Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here with this lovely singing bard outside the Winter Palace. And we're going to keep on doing our investigations here. Who is this?
This is a private conversation.
Charming. It's a private conversation which I will have to eavesdrop on. By standing around here, maybe.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Are they thinking that Celine is killing people? Is that happening?
You only said that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Fair enough. Open the locked door in the lower gardens. I need 3 Halla statuettes for that. Okay. I can climb. Can you read? Is it gonna look good if you start climbing up the? I don't think it is. It's not gonna look good at all. Dorian, hello.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Emporium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
I wouldn't rule it out at this point, given the likely involvement of the Venatori.
Trying to keep watch for magic, you know, Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
You're damn right.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his ears.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Ah, mothers. Thank you for coming.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
You know, I always look out for people. Oh, there's a Halla statuette up on the balcony, okay. Ooh, the eavesdrop point. Anything interesting? Is that eavesdropping someone inside? I don't know who I'm eavesdropping on here, but...
Good to know.
Another scandalous secret. Nice. So it looks like I have to... Ooh. Ah, so I can toss coins into the fountain to gain a bit of approval. Okay. Right. Well, let me just climb up this. Again, how on earth is this good etiquette? If somebody looks and points out, yeah, oh yeah, just we saw the Inquisitor just randomly climbing up the gates on the walls. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice and your court approval will drop. Right, so let's be as quick as possible up here. Open the locked door in the upper garden. That must be that one, is it? That's fine. We do know there is a Halla statuette across the way, so we'll grab that and open that door quickly. Did that drop already? I think my court approval already dropped. I was not expecting it to be that quick. What's that? Take secret love letter. Nice. That's quick before my court approval plummets. The blood leads into this as well, which I am Holy shit! Okay then. This is very bad. Negotiations. Hallam's trial investigation clue. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she'll be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible, Gaspard. Ah, okay. So Gaspard obviously does not trust Briala in the slightest. That's understandable. Hello. Did my court approval go up there? Let's just go back up. Because I want to see if we can actually get in that door. This one here. Yes, we can get in the Grand Library from here. Right, okay. Search the library for clues. Judical the First. Judical the Second. Florian. Full book. Oh. Etienne the Second. Reveal. Etienne the First. The arrow of time flies in only one direction. Its path lights our way forward. Our court approval is dropping like crazy. I don't know what the limit is. Like how much can we actually get away with is the question. What's this letter? Hallam Trial investigation clues. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust, Celine. Who is Lady M? And also, what Veilfire thing is here?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
So I should. Oh, I can light the urns? Oh, do I have to, like, light them in the order they were... No, okay. Quick. I can't fully remember exactly. It must be this one. Judical the First, then Judical the Second, then Florian. Oh!
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
My court approval's now shot up for some reason. Yeah, okay, yeah, we should probably get back to the ballroom, shouldn't we? Or can we just carry on? Well, let's quickly loot this place. A confusion grenade. There we go. So apparently being fashionably late is good. Allegedly. Very well. Well, let's get down from here quickly. Ah, now it's shot down again. Oh dear. We should have been quicker there. We should have been way quicker. Get back to the ballroom. Let's get back to the ballroom. Get back to the ballroom. Before I completely get kicked out. Quick. Oh my god, that was bad.
Well. What have we here?
Hello?
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
Is that who I think it is?
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder?
It is, isn't it?
No.
That's Morrigan. Is that Morrigan? Is it Morrigan? It's a mystery.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not
What's
all.
she doing
I
here?
am Morrigan.
It is Morrigan.
Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the unseen.
She's the arcade occult
You
advisor.
have been
She's Lady
very
M.
busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace.
Also, she's seen me.
Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently, I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body.
Oh.
Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Interesting.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Very true.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
I know what door it opens, yes.
Riala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Morrigan. Morrigan. I did not expect to see Morrigan here in the slightest. Right. Okay then. Anything from you, Cassandra?
Ready to move out?
Nope. Okay.
Stay alert. We don't know where the
Yeah.
enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
I did not expect to see Morrigan in here again at all. Because she was not in Dragon Age 2 at any point, and yeah, she just randomly appeared. How very odd. Well, it is very interesting indeed, I must say. And where's her child right now? You know, the one that kind of she had in her womb when yeah. Few questions there. How the hell did she end up as being Empress Celine's advisor? Can't go in the royal wing yet. And again, we are treading on eggshells now.
Your investments seem to be paying off.
Definitely treading on eggshells. Because we've only got 26 out of 100 court approval now. If I'd have came after that second bell, I would have been in much more comfortable of a position. But instead, I had to be greedy, didn't I? Let's go back to the ground ballroom for a little bit. See if there's anything else transpiring in here. Any more eavesdropping opportunities, or just pure opportunities to maybe, you know, improve our.
Prince Ezio Valisti of the House of
Ezio?
Antiva, and third
I still remember the day. Another time, perhaps?
You still want to speak to me? Okay.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
Marquis, it's been far too long.
Enough of that, Liliana.
Lady Cambion slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing.
That is very true.
Golden jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt.
What the hell is this, Cinderella?
Concerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
I underestimated you, Liliana. I do apologize.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps?
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
I have some information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Will do.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
Shame.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Aha! Okay, so that boosted our court approval, thank God. I was actually getting worried there.
Why would the Empress invite that elf?
Lady Fleur.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor? We will be happy to assist you if we can.
Are these the people who...
Your Majesty is unfortunately occupied.
I think these are the people who delivered the message before. Okay. I found something?
My investigations turned up something interesting.
Should I really be saying this? It's about Briala.
It concerns Ambassador Briala.
Actually, no, I probably shouldn't say this. Or should I? Well, yeah, the servants spy for her.
Our people have infiltrated every part of the Winter Palace.
This is extremely alarming, Inquisitor.
She could be spying on our every word. How exciting!
She's killed negotiators.
She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable!
After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Yeah, we should be careful with what we're saying, of course. I'm leaning towards back in Celine, though. If I have to choose right now.
She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva.
I think diplomatically she's more well inclined. I think militarily we can probably handle things ourselves. You know, we don't need Gaspard waging war on everything in sight.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations. It seems strange to hold peace talks during a ball.
The nobility must do things very differently in Austria.
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are given time for reflection and contemplation.
We must never forget that life is both bitter and sweet.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briala has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against alienages.
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective. Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Right, anything else? I have questions?
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
Who are you, ladies?
We
Yes.
haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
My Lord Inquisitor, allow me to present Lady Couteau.
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
I'd like to know more about Empress Celine.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Gotcha.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. He's made a lot of threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
Thank you.
Where has that servant gone?
Oh, there's Ambassador Briala. Okay, let's have a word with her then.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You haven't dazzled the court this evening, but at least you've avoided embarrassing yourself. Well done.
Charming.
What brings you to
As
me?
always.
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about Celine and Gaspard?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war against Ferelden and fought a dozen skirmishes on the Navarran border. He's a simple man. Simple men aren't hard to manipulate. Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire. But reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise. Reason doesn't choose radical change, however sorely it may be needed.
So she's has her reservations about both sides then.
I want to know more about the peace talks.
Nope, nothing there. No, about let's learn about Briala.
I had a question about
because
you,
she's
Briala.
clearly
I'm
scheming.
an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
Alright. Oh, you and Celine were lovers.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history.
Hey, yeah.
There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
What happened?
What do you mean we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation.
Oh.
It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
I see.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
It's remarkably honest.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
Very true.
You might be interested in what I've found.
I'm not going to speak to her about that.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
I don't want to give Briala fuel. Let's check her codex. Watch out for elves in Halam Sharal. Almost no one notices they're even present. A servant scrubbing floors, a waiter filling glasses, undergardeners weeding the border, maids and valets dressing nobles. There's no room, alcove or alley so private you can't find one there. And they're watching, they're organised. The rumour you've heard of some mastermind leading the elves is no rumour. I have reports that this Briala was Celine's personal spy and assassin. A bard of unusual skill. Who she's working for now we cannot confirm. Say nothing, they will hear you. Yeah. Who else did we get a codex on there? Oh, Morrigan. Monsieur, I too am concerned about this new advisor to the Imperial Court. If Celine is truly curious about magic, why not turn to Madame de Fer with her questions? Why seek out this dark-haired apostate from Ferelden? Why bring the woman here? After a great deal of surveillance, I can reassure you somewhat. I do not believe this Morrigan has our empress ensconcelled. That's a word I've not seen before. There is no way to be certain, of course, but the witch and Celine argue often. If Morrigan tells Celine something unpleasant, she will avoid the witch for months before curiosity draws her back. Morrigan has an interest in ancient things, magic from a time before the Chantry even existed. And it is this pursuit that intrigues Celine. Morrigan can answer questions that Madame de Fer either could not or would not. Whether any pertain to blood magic or other forbidden things, that I can only suspect. 3 of my spies disappeared after attempting to breach the spells protecting this woman's laboratory in the depths of the palace. I would raise a fuss, but then my efforts would be revealed. Even though I doubt I'm alone. The entire court is consumed with curiosity, and the more Celine keeps her in the sidelines, the more we all wish to know. Our Empress plays with fire, considering she has yet to find herself a husband to solidify the future of her dynasty. These dealings with the apostate are one more nail in her coffin. Yours in trust, Madame de Carnet. Yeah, Morrigan's inclusion is very weird to me. It's nice to see her, given her history with, obviously, the Grey Warden, in Origins, etc., but, yeah, still very odd to see her in the company of Empress Celine. So yeah, once again guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe and share. I shall catch you all in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again guys, have a lovely day. Bye bye.